past 3 years or so, Anderson Paak has taken the music industry by storm, and his success is long overdue. At the age of 33, Paak is already a veteran and has been involved in the music industry in one way or another for about 15 years. However, to some, it may seem like his success came out of nowhere. Being the protege of a legend like Dr. Dre automatically grants you a bit of sway in the building. But Paak has long been an artist that paved his own lane in popular music, sporting his own set of values crafted by his inspiring story. Paak is a native of Oxnard in Ventura, California.
I was born in Oxnard, California. Oxnard was a small town. There's nothing to do there. There's just strawberries.
He grew up in a rocky household, where his father, a military veteran, went to prison for almost 15 years for drug and domestic abuse. He documents this story on his song, Bird.
My mama caught the gambling bug. We came up in a lonely castle. My papa was behind them balls. We never had to want for nothing. Said all we ever need is love.
His mother, the owner of a produce business, raised him and his little sister entirely on her own. At age 6, he began to develop a love for rap music. Around age 12, he began playing the drums only to learn that he was a natural. It was also around this time that his godsister took him to church for the first time, where he was bathed in music and spirituality.
Got into music really early and started playing drums when I was 12. So I grew up playing drums in the church. So I was pretty much going to church almost like 3 or 4 times a week with the music and the choir and with Bible study and all this stuff. And outside of that, I was just going to school and hanging out with friends. There wasn't much to do in my town, and all I had to do was just like practice. So I think it helped me.
Over the next decade and a half, Paak would find himself working odd jobs just to make ends meet, while working on pursuing his music dreams. Through one of these jobs, working in a mental institution, he learned the value of treating people kindly. This work increased tenfold when he met his wife and they had their first child, Soul. During this time, he was forced to sit on the sidelines to watch other peers of his succeed.
Because I didn't sleep. I was up all night. And I was like, damn, I gotta come. They're gonna be grilling me. They're gonna ask me some crazy shit about Dre. Nah, there was a couple times, man. It was just taking forever. And I was watching everybody else just, like Hov has a line where he's like, he talks about it's like 92, 93, and like Snoop and Dre and all them are popping, and he's literally still slinging dope, you know, and that's how I was feeling watching.
Illmatic pop in the West, had it locked.
Yep. That's how I felt, but I had a family, I had a kid, I got a son and a wife, and I was literally going couch surfing with my fam, and I was just you know, they had no direction, and I was watching everybody pop off, you know, Cole, Dre, Kendrick, and all these people were the same age as me, and
you can't watch other people's journey though.
But I had shit else to do.
Yeah.
He released a number of projects under the name Breezy Lovejoy before changing his stage name to Anderson Paak, and held a number of music-related jobs, including playing drums for Haley Ranhart. After his project with No Worries, he caught the attention of Dr. Dre and began to cultivate a relationship that would go on to provide his big break. Paak saw success with his Malibu project, but it wasn't until Oxnard, executive produced by Dre, that his career really began to skyrocket. Paak truly provides a sonic refreshment for people that are a fan of soul and funk music, but also love the current spectrum of rap, hip-hop, and R&B. He bridges the genres together seamlessly. All Music describes his music as a series of prismatic albums with hybrids of contemporary soul, funk, hip-hop, and left-field pop, underpinning fantastical escapades and personal reflections related with a cutting sense of humor. They got out their thesaurus for that one. He proves that he can go back and forth between more soulful narrative tracks like Jet Black, to upbeat and funky tracks that come down, to energetic rap tracks like his Grammy-winning song, Bubblin'. Paak is one of the best names in music right now, not just because of his unique style, amazing stage presence, and performances in great teeth, but also because he's incredibly unproblematic. The only beef he's had was with Lil Yachty, kind of, and a big beef with Anthony Fantana. People speak incredibly positively about him, and his music has an air of positivity and camaraderie within it. Paak's attitude fits in with the current spectrum of Black music that seeks to reduce the beef and to create an air of positivity and friendship within the music community.